At this popular eatery, customers are queuing for Vietnamese delight. But behind the bustle, keeping these queues on the grill is getting pricier.
The biggest cost for us is the cost of staff. It takes about 30 to 35% of our gross income every day.
That wage bill is forcing the owner Patrick Phuong to make tough decisions.
The cost it gets passed on to customer, but it's very minimal only.
Wages rose by 0.8% in the 3 months to September and 3.4% for the year. Pay rises are still outpacing inflation, which rose to 3.2% over the same period. Public sector wages are growing faster than private sector pay, with state governments dominating pay rises in the most recent quarter.
This is the longest period of real wages growth in almost a decade.
Pay rises for healthcare and social assistance workers were the biggest contributor.
Up until recently, economic activity was being propped up by the public sector. But I think what we've seen in recent months is that there is a transition now underway in terms of the economic recovery, where the keys are being handed over from the public sector to the private sector.
Payroll data shows total wages and salaries paid by employers to staff rose 5.3% in the year to September, down from the 6.1% rise recorded over the 12 months to September 2024.
We want to see people getting ahead, especially because we've got to keep getting ahead because people went backwards during the pandemic.
Jenny Rocks doesn't feel like she's getting ahead. She's worked in education for 3 decades and is now the director of a community preschool.
The wage growth has almost been stagnant. Our colleagues that work in the school system, our colleagues that work in the long daycare sector have seen significant improvements in their wages, and even then those teachers' wages are still low.
She says her colleagues often struggle to live on what they earn.
At the moment there's a high level of frustration. It's constantly on their mind, how are we going to pay certain bills? For some people it's how am I going to put petrol in the car to even get to my work?
With wages remaining steady, productivity subdued and inflation picking up, economists are forecasting workers will see their purchasing power diminish in the months ahead.
We are anticipating that real wages will contract early next year, and that could just temper the recovery that we're seeing consumer spending growth.
Despite this, Besa Deda doesn't see compelling reasons for further interest rate cuts.
We don't see the Reserve Bank as having any room to move rates lower. We see the possibility of one more rate cut in the second half of next year, but we hold that with a low conviction.
Sprinkle the thing off for me, please.
Back at Patrick's restaurant, he's having to mark in because he cannot afford to hire more staff.
It's been a tough year for us in Capramata here. There's a lot of shops come and a lot of shops close down as well. Most business they don't survive after their second year.
He's hoping his customers will stay with him for 2026, even if times get tough.